welcome to Bottoms Down Chair Yoga for Everyone, the Donki Briefs series. I'm Carol. I'm so glad you joined us today. Donki Briefs is all about taking a little break from your day, being kind to yourself, and moving through a few yoga poses and movements. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Don't forget it's free, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment. In today's practice, we'll explore poses for strength. You'll only need a chair for today's class, and let's get started. So we're going to come into a warrior two pose. So let's take our right knee and open it at that 90-degree angle. We're going to bring our arms up to that warrior two position. So warrior two arms. We're squeezing the muscles against the bones in the arms. And we're going to come to a side angle pose. We have one more breath here. We're going to come back to that warrior two, squeeze, and let's release. And we're going to do the other side, and then we're going to add on, okay? So let's bring that other leg out. Let's come to that warrior two arms. Remember, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. Activate that upper body. Let's bring this arm down. Palm faces up. Extend the opposite arm out for that warrior two. Let's come back to that warrior two position. I meant to say side angle. Now we're in warrior two. And bring your hands down. And bring that leg forward. Okay, so that's a really good version, and you can stick with it. But if you want to do a little bit more, we're going to take our right knee and we're going to heel, toe, just so that that knee is at a diagonal. And then we're going to extend the other leg out. So it's a it requires more strength to hold yourself in this position, right? So we're just adding on a little bit. Let's come back to those warrior two arms. Squeezing the muscles against the bones in the arms, pulling the belly in super tight. We're going to come back to that side angle pose. Now let's extend that side angle just for the fun of it. So I'm bringing that, I call it bicep by ear, so I'm stretching. And then we're going to bring that arm back up. Now, if you want to take your wrist down by ankle, there's more strength building, right? Belly is tight. One more breath here. Let's come back to that warrior two. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. One more breath. Bring the hands back down and bring those feet back together. Okay, so we're going to do the other side now. So we're going to heel toe that foot back out. Remember, this knee is in alignment with those toes, so it's at that diagonal, and then we're going to extend that other leg out. And I'm up on the side of that foot. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out, pull the shoulders down, pull the belly in. Let's come to that side angle. So this arm is coming onto that leg for some support here, and then we're going to bring that arm over. So there's a nice stretch. Belly stays tight. Let's bring that arm back up. Now we're going to let this wrist fall down by that ankle. So there is a power move right there. Take some strength to hold this position. So it's your choice, right? You can leave the arm up on the thigh for some support, or you can bring it down. One more breath. Let's come back to that warrior two. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. One more breath here. Bring the hands down and bring those legs together. Okay. Very good. So we're going to come to standing, and we're going to do a couple of warriors in a standing position. So the foot that's next to the back of the chair, I'm going to bring that foot underneath, and I'm going to bring my back foot, take a step back, and that is at a 45-degree angle. So bend that front knee. So you want to kind of touch the chair if you can. Bring the hips around so that their hips are facing towards the chair. Pull the belly in and lengthen through that tailbone. Bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so I'm standing down my back leg. My weight is in the center. I'm going to take a deep breath, and on an exhale, I'm going to bring my fingertips to the ceiling for a full expression of a Warrior One pose. Now I'm going to windmill around to a Warrior Two, so you'll be facing me now. Bring the ribs to the center of the body. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. Look over those front fingertips. And now we're just simply going to bring that hand down into the chair and come into that standing side angle. So this front knee stays bent. You feel that? One more breath here. Let's press back up into that Warrior Two. Squeeze. Make sure your ribs are in the center. Front knee is bent. One more breath. Let's release that. And we're going to go to the other side. Okay? So now, again, the leg that's next to the back of the chair, that's the foot that's under the chair. Back foot, take a step back and bring that foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend that front knee so that it touches the chair. Bring the hips around. Pull the belly in. Lengthen through the tailbone. Bring your hands to heart. Make sure your weight is back. Let's take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to bring those fingertips to the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to move into Warrior Two, facing me, okay? Front knee stays bent. Ribs are in the center of the body, right? So the ribs aren't forward, they're back. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. So look over those front fingertips, and then that's the hand that we're going to tip and put it into the chair for a side angle pose, lifting through the heart. Do you want to bring that arm over? Little stretch there. Let's come back. All right, so you're going to push through that front heel. Press back up into that Warrior Two. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in the arms. Check your alignment. Front knee stays bent. One more breath and release. Very good, you guys. Very, very good. Okay, come back to seated. Thank you so much for joining me today for the Donki Briefs, and I hope you'll come back soon, and I will see you next time.